and gentlemen,
welcome to ECW Alliance Championship Wrestling. Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. We're coming to you live all the way from the ECW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, now here comes Tony D'Angelo. Already calling himself the Don as it is tonight. Based on the following contest, it's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Shanley Lawrence, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo! Well, Tony D'Angelo, we heard right. We have a signee of this young man right there representing the D'Angelo family. Yeah, well, the D'Angelo family have a lot to go through here in ACW if they want to make it big to be tag team champions. Well, don't forget, they were the former NXT tag team champions last I checked. The self-proclaimed Dawn of ACW. Well, everyone's got a price for the mob. No pun intended, of course, folks. And he set the square up against this young man, already making his presence felt for the first time ever as champion. And Owen with a huge ovation. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 298 pounds, he is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Owen! Well, folks, late last week on ACW, in our main event, Darby Allin and Owen gave it their all. Owen won the tag titles and made history for himself tonight. Well, no doubt about it, to help out his already newfound friend Darby Allin, as Darby Allin made history by becoming the only ACW superstar in history to win all the ACW championships and become Grand Slam winner. You know, right now, I don't think Tony D'Angelo appreciates that one bit. Well, Darby Allin is out here in support for his newfound friend and tag partner, Owen. Yeah, well, the D'Angelo family may be in business, but however, they have a lot to pay for tonight, knowing Tony D'Angelo hails all the way from Chicago. Yeah, no doubt about it. And right now, though, Tony D'Angelo trying to give it his all of what's on the line here. And oh, what a Michinoku driver by Owen, who weighs about 298 pounds. We've never seen that done before. And Owen launching Tony right over the top rope. Yeah, well, Tony D'Angelo representing the D'Angelo family and the man who leads it. Yeah, no doubt about it. And Owen all fired up, getting the crowd here in the ACW arena solid behind him of what's on the line tonight. This is about pride, this is about guts. And something tells me there's a lot of guts to be spared tonight. And speaking of which, folks, coming up later on in our main event, it was announced that to end the score between Ken Shamrock and Gunther, that the main event is already decided. It will be Ken Shamrock, more precisely, our third matchup is already decided. Inside a Rage in a Cage, as Ken Shamrock takes on Gunther without any outside help. Well, it looks like Ken Shamrock may have the advantage because he feels right at home in a steel cage, nevertheless. Well, the Rage in a Cage match is coming up later on, our third match, because coming up later on our main event is a triple threat Tornado Tag Team match for the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles, as Luna Loud and Sam team up against Heather and Heather's newfound best friend, from the looks of it, Tiffany Stratton, against the champion Sam and Clover. Well, it looks like Samantha's set to take on Sam once again, but this time it's hardcore rules. Pinfall submissives will count anywhere in our main event, because there are no rules in that environment, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. We're being told to keep the protection and safety of our women's division, that the barbed wire baseball bat is barred from this match. Coming up later on our main event. Well, thank goodness for that. It looks like the world of hardcore is already all about pride. This is all about respect. And it looks like this is a lot of pride tonight between Owen and Tony D'Angelo. Yeah, well, Tony D'Angelo called himself the Dawn of ACW. And Owen's on the outside. Now, wait a minute. Tony getting confident, and Owen took advantage of the distraction because Tony kept his eye off the ball. A little smart move there by Owen to take advantage. Our general manager, Noah Anderson, came out by himself without Ken Shamrock due to what happened last Sunday. Well, they'll settle the score between Gunther and Ken Shamrock to end later on tonight inside a Rage in a Cage to ensure we have a winner coming up later on our main event. Well, it's one way to keep Imperium out, nevertheless. So it looks like Ivan Kaiser, speaking of Imperium, we know that coming up next, that Imperium is scheduled to be in Tornado Tag Team action coming up next. And however, we're being told it's Tornado Tag Team Hardcore Rules. And we're being told it's against Kane and his brother, The Undertaker. Well, I'll be danged. The Brothers of Destruction, two HWF superstars set to take on ACW superstars, more likely the Rookies taking on the Legends. Yeah, no doubt about it. The Young Guns taking on the Legends and their own rights in the HWF history books. Springboard cutter catching Tony D'Angelo off guard, and it looks like Tony didn't see that one coming. And right now, though, big slam by Owen, taking Tony D'Angelo right off his feet. Well, the self-proclaimed dawn of ACW better think of something, because it looks like Owen is dominating this fight. Now, he weighs about 298 pounds, does the big guy. Yeah, well, the big guy is trying to give it his all here to win. And Tony D'Angelo, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, Darby helping out Owen that time. Just like how Owen did for him last Sunday against Gunther. And it looks like Darby returns the favor for Owen. Look out! Oh my God! Slamming Tony D'Angelo spine first off our ACW electric apron. Yeah, well, right now Owen needs to get it back in the ring. That's where you conduct your business. Inside the squared circle, and oh my God! A side slam on the outside, and Tony D'Angelo in trouble. Owen picking him up now. Pile driver, oh my God! Right on the concrete. I think we may have seen a whole new Owen tonight. Owen looks like donned a whole new attitude after joining sides with Darby Allin. And now Tony D'Angelo bringing it back to the ring, breaks the referee's 10 count, and already this is becoming an amazing matchup thus far. Hip attack. That was a hip attack into a reverse version of a Michinoku driver. What a maneuver there. Cover. Is that it too? And Owen wins. What a match this was tonight. My goodness. Here's your winner, Owen. Owen 1, taking out the D'Angelo family. Well, they better be careful. If I know the mob, you don't know what to expect. Yeah, no doubt about it here, folks. No pun intended, of course, folks. But right now, though, folks, coming up next, the Tornado Tag Team Hardcore match. The Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane versus Imperium, Giovanni, and Ivan Kaiser. Oh, man. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. Well, we are back live, and here comes Imperium, and it looks like Imperium is in the building. There's Giovanni and Ludwig Kaiser. I gotta apologize, folks. It's not Ivan Kaiser. It's Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, no doubt about it. Kaiser and Giovanni looking to give it their all tonight against the Brothers of Destruction in this Tornado Tag Team Hardcore match. Luckily, it's pinfall submissions because anything's bound to happen, and falls count anywhere means anything is legal. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Tornado Tag Team Hardcore match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight, 430 pounds, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, Imperium. Well, Imperium are desperate, doing whatever it takes to become champions in ACW's record books. Yeah, no doubt about it. Looks like Imperium has a lot to settle for tonight, because knowing coming up next is the Rage in a Cage match between Ken Shamrock and most of all the ring general, Gunther. Well, Gunther is going to give it his all to end the rivalry tonight inside a Rage in a Cage, knowing Imperium will not help him out this time. Well, for Imperium, this is an ultimate testament to them to prove why they want to take over ACW and become champions. Well, Kaiser and Giovanni have a lot to go through, as Ludwig and Giovanni better be careful what they wish for when being inside this hardcore environment with the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane. And I think the gates of hell have opened. Here come the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane. And here come the Brothers. And at a combined weight, 632 pounds, the team of The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction. Well, the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane, are two forces of monsters you don't want to mess with when stepping inside that ring. And both individually are Hall of Famers last I checked. Yeah, no doubt about it. Both of them were former WWE champions, former World Heavyweight champions in that organization's history, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it, back in the WWE's history books in that organization's history, including winning on to win the tag titles on numerous occasions. Even both of them individually went on to win the WCW Tag Team Championships. Yeah, no doubt about it. And both of them had individual titles throughout their careers. Kane was a former Intercontinental Champion. And most of all, The Undertaker was a former Hardcore Champion. And so was Kane last I checked. Both of them have held the record as one of the greatest champions in history in that organization's history books. Yeah, no doubt about it. They've won more championships than anybody on the planet. Yeah, no doubt about it here, as Kane and The Undertaker are already in for the biggest war of their lives with Imperium. Well, that's the first time in ACW history we are seeing that. An unbelievable sight only on ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling. Well, Imperium better be ready for the Brothers, because Kane and The Undertaker don't back down from anybody. The referee calls the bell, and this one's it. Here we go. And Imperium in trouble. DDT from Giovanni. While Kaiser, in the meantime, is in serious trouble. Oh, my God. Undertaker hammering away on Kaiser. While Giovanni, in the meantime, Ludwig and Giovanni may have something on their minds, and it's on the line. And Giovanni up top on the second rope, leaping DDT, knocking both the brothers down. Well, Kane and The Undertaker are in trouble now, but The Undertaker coming back in this fight. He's got Giovanni where he wants him here, hoping to redeem himself after the loss he had last month with Yokozuna in the rematch of the Century late last month. Yeah, no doubt about it. And oh my God, Kaiser jumped with that suicide dive right through the ring ropes on Kane. Oh, a bad move on Ludwig's part, because now The Undertaker's got Giovanni all to himself in the ring. Yeah, but it leads down to Kane and Ludwig on the outside. And now Kaiser looking for what looks like to be... That was a barbed wire baseball bat. And yet it's right in front of me. Undertaker got back up. Undertaker got back up. And it looks like Imperium cannot believe what they are seeing. This is no mistake. And it's their worst nightmare, to say the least. And Undertaker with a power slam, my God, spine first on the barbed wire bat. And it's all on the line here for Kane and The Undertaker. Yeah, well, Kane and The Undertaker are already battling back against Imperium as The Undertaker shows off so much strength. And Kane with a big clothesline on Giovanni. So, man, look out. Sitting leg drop. And Kaiser rolled out of the way. And right now, though, Kane. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I think Kaiser's going to go for a ride. Undertaker, the last ride. Last ride on Kaiser. Yeah, but Undertaker wants to do more damage from the looks of it. Yeah, but we know why he's doing it. Trying to help out any way he can. And uh-oh, Undertaker, look out! Tombstone pile driver on Kaiser. Oh, referee saw the pin. Is that it? 1, 2, and the Brothers of Destruction pick up the win. And a bad night for Imperium thus far. Here are your winners, The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction. Well, the Brothers walk out with a big win, taking out Imperium tonight. All right now, though, folks, this night has just begun, because coming up next, Rage in a Cage, Ken Shamrock versus the ring general, Gunther. Oh, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We are back live, and here comes the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, who checked himself out of the hospital last Sunday to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Rage in a Cage match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Well, Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, gonna give it his all tonight inside this 16-foot-high Rage in a Cage. Well, the only chance of survival for Gunther is there is no chance, because this is Ken Shamrock's home field environment. Well, since competing in the UFC Octagon days, and it looks like this is Ken Shamrock's type of a match. Well, no doubt about it. And right now, here comes Gunther to end the score. And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther! Well, Gunther already with an impressive sight, but however, Gunther has disrespected everybody in his path, including Ken Shamrock, which led to this point months ago. Yeah, no doubt about it. Way back in March, that really made Ken Shamrock very upset throughout their rivalry. Yeah, well, Gunther started the rivalry from the beginning for months. And Noah Anderson, our general manager, just said, this ends tonight. Well, this ends the rivalry between Gunther and Ken Shamrock tonight inside that cage. Rage in a Cage has made people famous over the years, including Cole's mom's history books with Amy Rose in the first ever Rage in a Cage. And oh man, the cage is coming down, which can only mean one thing. It's time to start this fight to end the rivalry. Here we go! The Rage in a Cage is there are no rules. Anything goes. You can win by escape. Yeah, we'll know that about it. Looks like Ken Shamrock going right after Gunther, trying to make the early escape. Shamrock slamming his head. You can use that cage as a weapon. And there is no give when you're inside Rage in a Cage. Yeah, no doubt about it. Gunther being taken down, and you can win the match by pinfall or submission. Cover, is that it? No. You can win the match 2 ways. Make that 3 ways. You can win the match by pinfall. You can win the match by submission, or one man must escape the cage, and both feet must touch the floor in order to win. Yeah, no doubt about it. Rage in a Cage has had triumphant history in TNW's record books. Yes, Shamrock trying to make an early escape as well. Trying to end this one a little early with Gunther to end this war. Because Ken Shamrock is going to have the pleasure to punish Gunther inside the cage. And Gunther catching Shamrock off guard with a power bomb. Thank God that didn't end early there. Because Gunther is going to try to defeat Ken Shamrock any way he can. And end this war once and for all. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock needs to think of a strategy here. Uh-oh. Shamrock nipped up. And it looks like he's going to do the same thing to Gunther. Well, Gunther's trying to escape and got his head slammed on the steel. There is no give when you're inside the cage. Yeah, no doubt about it. There is no forgiving steel like this. Because Rage in a Cage is not your friend. It's your enemy. And the only way to survive is by escape or pinfall or submission. Yeah, no doubt about it. There's just no give in that steel. Off the ropes, there's a leapfrog. Hurricanrana by Ken Shamrock. Shamrock looking for the cover. Is that it? No. Gunther kicked out at one there. And Shamrock thought he had it after nailing that Hurricanrana. 205 pounds. Well, Gunther weighs about 290 pounds. This is truly a David versus Goliath story here. And Shamrock catching him with an STF. Like a reverse version of the crossface. And Shamrock going back to his old tactics in the UFC Octagon. Remember, like I said, this is Shamrock's home field environment. And there's a jawbreaker by Gunther. But Gunther is not going to play around. And he just slammed Shamrock with that headlock. And Shamrock is in trouble. Yeah, but Shamrock's not going to play around with Gunther. He wants to end this rivalry and get some payback tonight. Well, he got one win over Imperium last time in a Tornado Tag Team match. He pinned Giovanni. Well, Gunther pinned Kaiser. Well, he's not going to feel happy after what he heard earlier. What happened to Kaiser and Giovanni when they lost to Undertaker and Kane, no less. And Shamrock with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, looking for the ankle lock, but Gunther with a counter rolled him over. Is that it? No. Gunther countered the ankle lock and rolled him over into a pin. Oh, look out! Finishing maneuver, but Shamrock reversed it. The reverse DDT. Uh-oh. Clothesline moved out of the way. Oh, knuckle up. Gunther. Big clothesline from Shamrock. And uh-oh. Bad timing, Gunther. And Shamrock caught him. Ankle lock. Ankle lock. Locked in. Oh, Gunther's in trouble. But Shamrock let him go. Oh, I think I know why. Shamrock wants to win by escape. But instead, with a body splash off the top rope. And now Shamrock gonna try to make the climb up. I think that body splash did the damage on Gunther to keep the man down. Shamrock up there. Is he gonna climb down? Gunther is down and out like a light. Can Ken Shamrock end the war? Uh-oh. Gunther back up. But it's too late. Ken Shamrock is climbing down. And if his feet touch the floor and it's over. And oh man, and Ken Shamrock wins. It's over. It's over. Ken Shamrock wins. Here's your winner. The world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock! Ken Shamrock won and survived Rage in a Cage. What an amazing matchup this was. And folks, stick around as coming up next, Wendy Choo in the building tonight is set to square off with a TNW superstar. And oh man, we know who it is. It's Trish Stratus. Wendy Choo versus a TNW legend and superstar. And it's live and it's next. We are back live here And here comes Wendy Choo. Set the square off with Trish Stratus, a TNW superstar no less. Oh man, having trouble sleeping it looks like, is Wendy Choo. Well, there's no doubt about it. Set the square off. Leads on the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo. Well, it appears to be night-night time for Wendy Choo, but however, don't doubt her ability to fight, because she's been through so much in her career after arriving to ACW, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it, making a triumphant career in TNW's history books. But I gotta say, though, Wendy Choo is an amazing athlete. There's no doubt about that. And no doubt about it, folks. We know that coming up next in our main event, it was announced by Noah Anderson, our general manager, that coming up later on in our main event right now, after this matchup is all said and done in our main event, a triple threat Tornado Tag Team hardcore match for the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles. Not that bad. It's Sam and Clover going to be competing in our main event, putting them on the line. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. Like I've already announced it, folks, it'll be Sam and Clover to defend their ACW Women's World Tag Team titles in triple threat Tornado Tag Team hardcore action against Sam and Luna Loud, and of course, Heather and her newfound friend, Tiffany Stratton. Well, Sam and Clover wanted payback for what happened to their friend Alex, for what Heather did after viciously attacking the former ACW Women's World Champion and nearly putting her in the hospital. Thank God for our medical staff to break it. Thank God for our security and medical staff, along with the locker room, to break it up last Sunday. It was vicious, but something tells me this is a war. You know that about it. Here we go. Wendy Choo and Trish going at it with what's on the line. You know that about it. This is all about pride and guts. And Wendy Choo wants to prove herself on why she wants to be champion in ACW's record books. Well, the only way to get there is she's got to prove to herself on why she deserves to be here. Well, she's proving it right now after that amazing performance with Trish. Hip attack. And Zoe Stark, our new ACW Women's World Champion after winning the title from Jubilee last Sunday, was out here earlier, made a huge statement to the ACW Women's Division in our locker room, letting them know that it's her time, and if anyone wants a shot at the title, come and get it, because I am not going to give up on this championship. Well, what a strong words shown from Zoe Stark, our new champion. And no doubt about it, we may see Zoe Stark either out of ACW sooner or later, or we might see her in a TNW ring or an HWF ring. It don't matter to her where she goes. All she wants is to be the champion, and she got her wish. Yeah, no doubt about it. It was every hoop, every hurdle, like I pointed out last Sunday, time and time again. She came so close, but she finally did it and won the ACW Women's World Championship. And the fans here in the ACW arena are not a fan of Trish Stratus. Well, can you blame them? After what Trish did last year to Becky Lynch, well, can you blame her? Well, Trish Stratus is a Hall of Famer. You can't blame her because she pointed out a lot of what the women's division was all about. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yet though, Trish right now kicking Wendy Choo right in the spine, coming back here in this fight. Yet though, folks, last Tuesday night, after the contract signing was all said and done from Makeshift Chemistry, it was until Quote 412, after being busted wide open and all last Tuesday night, came out, showed no fear to either both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens or the Judgment Day. This all started during a hellacious brawl between GTP and Kurt Angle, until the announcement was made by Quote 412 that for the first time ever, that at TNW War at the Movies this Friday, that both championships will be decided in a winner-take-all Tornado Tag Team Hardcore Triple Threat Elimination Match. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, the TNW ECW World United States Tag Team Champions, versus the TNW Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day, versus Makeshift Chemistry, Fox Valentine and AJ Avon, your Black Rose. Yeah, no doubt about it. He is your Black Rose, all right. But AJ Avon had been through so much in his career back in the independent circuit, former Pride Style Tag Team Champions, and already done bigger things. And Wendy Choo with an amazing finishing maneuver. Is that all she wrote for Trish? 2, and no. Oh, Wendy Choo was close. She thought she had it. Well, trying to end a little early, right before a huge main event. That triple threat tornado tag team elimination match, knowing its hardcore rules, to make sure we have winners. And thank goodness the barbed wire baseball bat was brought out from ringside. And this time replaced with something else. Wendy Choo with an amazing maneuver off the top cover. Is that it again? No. And Wendy Choo thought she had Trish. She had her beat. Standing moonsault, but Trish countered it. And the Fight Forever chants beginning in the ACW arena. And a head scissors by Trish Stratus. Do-shi-do, and around you go. DDT from Trish Stratus. And Trish with another cover. Is that it right there? 1? No. Wendy Choo kicked out at 1 there. Trish Stratus thought she had it. Uh-oh. Wendy Choo back to her feet. Going for the right hand of the gut. And now these two are going at it, back and forth. Look at this. Oh, they're not giving up here of what's on the line for pride and guts. And they're fighting with everything they got. Wendy Choo fighting back. And a knife edge chop from Trish, knocking Wendy Choo off her feet. And the only thing I gotta say is, chew on the dog. And oh! Trick kick from Trish. Is that it? 2. And Trish Stratus wins. What an amazing matchup this was here tonight in the ACW arena. Here's your winner, Trish Stratus. Trish won, taking out Wendy Choo, sending a message back to the TNW Women's Division, more likely the TNW Divas Division tenfold. Yeah, well, right now though, folks, this was an amazing match, but up next, our main event tonight, the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles on the line in a triple threat tornado tag team hardcore match, which means falls count anywhere, outside the building, in the building, it don't matter, to determine who will win this match. Can Luna Loud and Sam win the championships, or will the Queen Bee and Tiffany Stratton be the one to win it all? Find out. Come to you live in our main event, and it's up next. We are back live here with everything on the line. And here comes the Queen Bee Heather with the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships on the line. And here comes the Queen Bee. My goodness. Featured on the following contest is a triple threat tornado tag team hardcore elimination match. And it's for the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships. Introducing team number 1, first, from Vancouver, British Beach, Columbia, the Queen Bee, Heather! Heather had an impactful debut last week, taking out Luna Loud, hoping to do it again tonight to that young rocker, along with her best friend, Sam. Well, set to go up against Clover and Samantha, because don't forget, that's Sam's full leaf name, so that way we can keep the two apart, knowing we got 2 Sams here in ACW. Knowing Luna Loud and Sam are together, but so is Clover and Samantha. Yeah, no doubt about it, to determine a winner tonight in this match. Uh-oh. Here comes Tiffany Stratton for this main event. Oh boy. And it's all on the line here, folks, of what's on the line tonight. This is pride, this is guts. And Tiffany Stratton, oh my, has a whole lot of it. My goodness. What a match this is set up to be. And from Fire Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton. Well, Tiffany Stratton, my apologies, folks, is going to give it her all tonight in this impactful main event for the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships on the line. And right now, though, folks, this is the pressure cooker for Heather. Competing tonight for her first ever championship opportunity like she did last Sunday, but lost. No, she doesn't want to lose here tonight. She wants to win. But right now, though, for Tiffany Stratton, it's on the line here for these two. And, uh-oh. Here come the Young Rockers. Oh, my. Listen to the ovation. And the team of Luna Loud and Sam. Well, these two are rockers, all right. They are all the way from Rock and Roll City and set to give it their all here on the line with the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships soon to be decided. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's on the line here for these two. But how much more can Luna Loud and Sam hang on? Last time they had a shot at the titles, they lost. Well, right now, though, folks, it's on the line here in our main event for the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships. And right now, though, here comes Totally Spies. And listen to that ovation. And they are the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions from Beverly Hills, California, the team of Sam and Clover, Totally Spies. Well, Totally Spies, with a big ovation here in the ACW arena after that amazing performance they had with Heather and Tiffany Stratton late last Sunday night. Well, they almost had the champions pinned, but Sam and Clover prevailed. They're going into this matchup for Alex after that heinous attack from Heather. And it's on the line. Here we go. Referee called for the bell, and it's underway. ACW Women's World Tag Team titles on the line. Luna Loud and Clover going at it, while Sam goes at it with Tiffany Stratton, and Samantha goes at it with Heather. And yeah, now they're taking it on the outside. Remember, pinfall and submissions count anywhere in this environment. Oh, Clover brought in a door. Ding dong! Hitting Luna Loud in the face of that door. And right now, though, Luna Loud in trouble. And there's a shot right there. And Clover with a spear on Heather. Tiffany Stratton right now. Stratton in trouble. Luna Loud goes for a cover. But right now, though, Samantha with a submission hold on Sam. I forgot we got two Sams out here. If one of them gets eliminated, who knows what could happen. Yeah, no doubt about it here. Heather with a double arm suplex slam on Clover. Luna Loud, on the other hand, as Sam went for a cover on Samantha, but Samantha kicked out. And Clover, oh my God, what a slam! As you can tell from our camera angle, folks, things really intensified for our cameraman, trying to keep the action as he sees it. Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, power slam by Clover to Heather. Well, they have one target in mind, and that's Heather and Tiffany Stratton after what they've done to Alex late last Sunday night. Yeah, no doubt about it, and it's all out war for the championships. Samantha launching Sam and running axe handle right to the face. And one half of the challengers has got Clover where she wants her now. Trying to eliminate Clover is Luna Loud, but Heather is now looking for a weapon. Clover from behind, and a rake in the back. Oh, Heather's got a chair. Heather with a steel chair in her hand, and she throws it right at Clover and Luna Loud. Referee there to make the count. Is that it? One? No. And right now, though, folks, it's on the line here with the championships soon to be decided. Because we haven't seen our first elimination yet, as Samantha and Sam are going at it like they did months ago. Yeah, no doubt about it. There's that knee lift to the face by Heather. Cover, is that it? No. And a bionic, that was like an elbow right to the forehead of Luna Loud. Luna Loud, trained by her sister, Lunatic Lynn, and no doubt about it, a TNW legend in her own rights. And oh, now you want to show off, Heather. Heather showing off on the top rope. And a big boot right off the corner. Did the damage. Right now, this matchup is a war. This is a war where there will be casualties. Samantha went for a cover on Sam with that crucifix takedown. Sam kicked out. Well, Clover goes at it with Tiffany Stratton on the outside. Cover the match. Is that it? And Tiffany Stratton has been eliminated. Tiffany Stratton has been eliminated. And the rollover facebuster. Tiffany Stratton has been eliminated. Cover, is that it? 2. Sam has been eliminated. Sam is out. And it leaves Heather all alone in hostile waters, along with Luna Loud. And that combination maneuver of the wasteland into a body slam. Only a body press slam into a body splash combination. And using Clover's head as a drum set. Referee sees the cover. Is that it for Clover right there? What's Sam thinking here? I don't know. Missile drop kick on Heather. Well, Heather didn't see it coming. And oh! What a knockdown by Luna Loud. That one's got to be it for Clover. And caught her into a facebuster. Right now, though, folks, our cameraman trying to keep the action as he sees it. As you can tell from a far distance, don't adjust your screen, folks. And don't change that YouTube channel. As you can tell, our cameraman is trying to follow the action as he sees it. Yeah, no doubt about it. Springboard thrust kick, and it looks like Heather missed her target, but she won't after this. The end of the beehive on Sam. Well, Sam is coming back. There's a suplex. And now Sam is already garbage can. Clover looking for a cover, but Luna Loud kicked out at 2.5. And these titles really mean so much to Luna Loud and Sam. They don't want to give up on these titles. You know that about it. And Sam slamming Heather's head on that garbage can. Oh, talk about take out the trash. Pardon the expression there, folks. Clover and Sam trying to give it their all to retain their titles tonight. Uh-oh. Sam with a knee lift, catching Clover. And oh! An amazing backbreaker by Luna Loud to Clover. And now Luna Loud, oh! Another suplex slam. And man, our senior official counting the fall. Is that it? Clover is out. Clover has been eliminated. Clover eliminated. And now Sam is all alone. And so is Heather at this point and Luna Loud. Now it comes down to one surviving team captain member. Who knows what could happen with these tag team titles on the line here. Yeah, no doubt about it. Our senior official trying to follow the action on the outside as he sees it. So is our cameraman. And right now, though, folks, it looks like our cameraman trying to get a close-up action. And right now, though, thank goodness for that. And right now, though, our cameraman is back on the view. We want to apologize about that, folks. And Heather hitting both Luna Loud and Sam on the back of their heads. Oh, Luna Loud caught Heather. Look out! Powerbomb! Went for the powerbomb, but Sam going right after Heather. She wants to punish her herself. I think she's letting Luna Loud know. No, kid. Leave Heather to me. You don't deserve these titles. Not yet. I don't know what she meant by that. Oh! And uh-oh, Heather. Heather with the right hand. Wait a minute. Sam just realized Heather's back on her feet. And Sam now in trouble. Yeah, well, Sam right now trying to fight back there, and she's got into a straitjacket German. And all realizing Luna Loud's getting back up in this fight. Dragon screw. And into a leg breaker combination. And what a maneuver by Sam. And Sam fighting off both challengers. Not going to give up on what's on the line here. And right now, though, Luna Loud brought back to the ring the hard way. And Heather from behind. Back at Vertigo Atomic drop on Sam. And a suicide dive. Oh, my God. Referee there, but Sam kicked out. Heather can't believe it. And, whoa! Rolling face buster. And right now, though, Sam trying to get some revenge for Alex of what happened last Sunday night. Yeah, but Heather, in the meantime, is not going to give up of what's on the line here. Oh, man. Heather with the end of the beehive. Is that it? There's one, there's two, and Sam is eliminated. Sam has been eliminated. Sam is out. Sam is out. Oh, but the knee lift to the face. Luna Loud in trouble. Is that it, too? And we have new ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions in the form of Heather and Tiffany Stratton. Here are your winners and the new ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the team of Heather and Tiffany Stratton. And right now, though, Tiffany Stratton already winning her first championship in ACW history. Yeah, not a battle along with Heather. And it looks like Totally Spies is out of ACW. We don't know what show they're going to go to, but we're bound to find out sooner or later. That leaves for Britt as well. We don't know what show she's going to go to as well, but we'll find out sooner or later. And folks, we're out of time here from the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been your commentator, MJ. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this big-time show. Good fight. Good night. And thanks for joining us on my Goblin Tonight live from the ACW Arena as we have new ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions as revenge has been served as a dish best served cold.